Evening Facebook, how is it going? It is James speaking here, and tonight I am talking about why we're here. So, again, can be linked with purpose. Purpose can be linked with the idea of, what is it that we are born to do on this planet? What is the meaning of purpose? What is it that gives us, the reason to carry on going, the reason to develop, the reason to grow? What point in life do we come to the understanding that there's a higher, there's a higher reason as to why you were brought onto this planet? It's a deep understanding. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I can't even get my words out. The idea that what you're doing now is minimal in compared to what your journey or path could be in the future. We live a life at the minute where we do our day-to-day chores, we pay our bills like good boys and girls and men and women, and we live a life that is deemed necessary by other people. But when you come to the point when you realise, why am I really here? What's the point of all of this? What am I growing to accomplish? What am I growing to achieve? Like, the way I see it is, how many of us are walking through the day, being able to clearly see things, but missing the things in the night? It's like, as I'm sat here right now, in this very moment, I can feel deja vu, as though I've been in this moment already. Wow, that's weird. But this is what I'm talking about. This is the concept. What is pushing you along the path you're on at the minute? A lot of people who watch these lives and things like this, say they get accountability, say they can relate with what I'm saying, and I love that. It's amazing. It's awesome to hear and see people that feel and understand they're on the right journey, right? But how many of us give ourselves the time to understand why we're here? How many of us take moments out of the day to grasp and understand that? I'm just going to share this live on my page, just bear with me, and appreciate why we're here as well. Let's just share that there. I think that's going to work. Just bear with me. Yep. So it's tonight, as you can tell, my mentality is very clouded. The way I'm thinking, the way I process things are clouded, and I think it's important for people to understand that you're not always going to have days of complete clarity. You're not always going to have days where you know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, and all of these other such things. Like we have a minimal amount of time during the day to ourselves to devote to this, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. You don't have minutes and minutes and minutes in the day to do these kind of things. You get caught up in all of the bullshit of life. You get caught up in all of the stuff you're told to do, you're meant to do, and all these other things. You don't give yourself the moments to find out when you're truly here. And I think that if more people did that, more people would find out why they're really here. More people would understand why they're on this planet. More people would come to terms with, the reason why they wake up in the morning. And like, there are going to be times when I do these lives when it doesn't quite make sense, and that's going to happen. Like, it's not everything is clear as day. Not everything's easily understood. The reason why you're in on this path in life. Like, it comes down to a fact. Like, do I want to be living in a room? No. Do I feel like it's where I'm meant to be in life? Yeah. Are you where you are in life? Do you feel like you're meant to be there? Do you feel like this is the path that you're meant to be on? Do you feel like this is, what's in store for you? I'm going to cut this one here. I appreciate to everyone who joined and watched. Thank you for that. My head isn't quite where it needs to be to make this what it has to be tonight. I don't know why that is. But that's why I do these. This is the part of the journey. It's not always going to be as good as, you know, the others. It's not always going to be understood, you know. Fuck, like, I don't have all the answers, and that's why sometimes I can't give you the answers. But, you know, at times there will be, so it's like I say, have a good evening, guys. This one's probably one of the worst informative lives. Probably one of the worst understanding, but bear with. We'll get there. Have a good night.